Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you some new beauty releases that I fell in love with immediately. So let's start off with my lip combo. Kosas sent over all of their new hyaluronic acid lip liners. These are called hot liners and they come in 8 shades. And they come with a little brush on the end, which I really like to blend in the liner so it's not real harsh. And the fact that this one has a little cap to cover that brush gives it extra points in my book. It's long wearing, it has a satin finish, it's hydrating, and as I mentioned, it contains hyaluronic acid, and they retail for $22. Today I used the shade Max, which is a light kind of peachy nude that pairs beautifully with the next new release that I am crazy about, which is one of the new City Lips shades in South Peach. I don't know why they called this South Peach. They should have called it Risa's Ideal Lip Gloss color because it truly is my favorite kind of shade, a peachy nude. Look at this color. And those of you who watch my videos regularly, you know how much I, as well as many other beauty content creators, absolutely love City Lips lip glosses. And when City Beauty asked me if I would once again like to partner with them to promote their new shades, there's 3 of them, which I will show you all of them by the way, I said, of course, yes. So I've already showed you my favorite of the 3, which is South Peach, and here are the other 2 shades. Up first, we have Coral Sunrise, which is absolutely perfect for spring and summer. And then look at this shade called Orchid. This is absolutely stunning too. I would have said that this is my favorite, but I do feel like the peach is a little bit more practical. I feel like I'm going to be reaching for it more because I do tend to wear a lot of peachy blushes, especially in the spring and summer. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at what I decided to wear today in this video, which by the way is a dress by Farm Rio, how perfect would Orchid have been? So we've got South Peach, Coral Sunrise, Orchid, and here is the promotion. From May 17th through the 22nd, you can save 35% site-wide using my code RISA, which I will have on the screen. As always, City Beauty offers a 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee, and there will be free shipping on orders over $70. Now, in case you're someone who has never heard of City Beauty or City Lips and have no idea why we beauty content creators, beauty YouTubers love City Lips so much, City Lips is one of the best, if not the best, treatment lip products on the market. And what do I mean by a treatment lip gloss? Well, they contain hyaluronic acid spheres that deliver deep hydration as well as some visible plumping. They also contain smoothing moisturizers, which promotes all-day hydration and conditioning, and something called oligopeptides that helps reduce the look of lip wrinkles and boosts lip volume. I will have the link to shop the City Lips glosses, as well as all of the details of the current promotion in the description box of this video, as well as a direct link to the City Beauty website where you can check out some of their other fantastic products. I have recently been testing out their lid lifting treatment. I'm super excited to update you on this product in another couple of weeks, maybe even a month, because there are so few products on the market that are designed to help lift and smooth the eyelids. Most eye creams are only for use around this part of the eye, not actually for the lids. And my good friend and fellow YouTuber Stephanie Marie has been singing the praises of this product for a while. And she recently told me that she uses it as an eyeshadow primer. And when she said that, my immediate reaction was, what? And she went on to explain to me that it's not a primer in the sense of the traditional eyeshadow primer that keeps your eyeshadow on for a longer period of time. However, one of the things this lid lifting treatment does is it blurs imperfections on the lid because it has these blurring microspheres. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was thinking that this would just be something I would put on my lids at night before bed as part of my nighttime skincare routine. But now I'm going to start using this on my lids before I do my eyeshadow. Speaking of eyeshadow, my next immediately yes product or products are the Too Faced Born This Way. What are these called? Oh, they're just called Born This Way eyeshadow palettes. I have them both. They come in a warm and a cool palette. This is the Warm Ember Nudes. I purchased this one first during the Sephora Savings event, and after I had ordered it, once again, I was talking to my BFF, Stephanie Marie. She said, you know, I swatched them both in store, and I really felt like the quality of the cool toned called Cold Smolder Nudes was actually better than the Warm Ember Nudes. So of course, to my brain, that meant, well, now you have to get the cool one so you can compare the two. Well, I honestly really, obviously, since they're in this video, love them both. Today, I am wearing the Cool Nudes. I simply adore small palettes like this. I just can't get on board with those huge, you know, like the Morphe palettes or the ColourPop palettes that are just, I'm going like this because I think most of you know what I mean. They're huge, and simply put, I just have an aversion to those types of palettes because they take up so much room on your makeup table. They're difficult to travel with. Sometimes the shades are just so overwhelming and a lot of them look repetitive. So long story short, I love a little palette. In fact, I just reminded myself that I want to do a video on my favorite mini eyeshadow palettes because those are the kind that I gravitate to, especially 6-color eyeshadow palettes because I think that is honestly the optimal amount of shades. You've got a light shade, a mid-tone shade, a darker shade. You've got a light shimmer to put in your tear ducts underneath the brow or on the lid. And you've got 2 other options for shimmers on the lid. You've got a little mirror here. If you accidentally drop it on the floor, it's most likely not going to shatter. And let's take another look at today's eyeshadow. Look. So pretty. All right, next up is this Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue. This product was teasing me for so long. And what I mean by that is I had seen it on the Ulta website. I hadn't seen it anywhere else. I hadn't seen it in any stores. I hadn't really heard anybody talking about it, but it was on the Ulta website listed as coming soon for the longest time. And I'm a brow girl. I'm a blush girl, I'm a lip gloss girl, and a brow girl. I am always trying new brow products. And recently, I purchased the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze in the tube like this, not in the round clear pot that there are now many, many dupes of. Let's be honest, there are a lot of dupes of all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products, and some of them are good, some of them are not so good. This is fantastic. I currently have brow setting products, brow laminating products from multiple high-end brands. And I would say that after the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, my second favorite is this one from Lawless. But now my number 1 pick is this Super Lock. It has just the right size applicator that I love because I have very, very thin brows, so I need it to be small. And when they say lock, they were not joking. Your brows will be locked all day, all night. And now that I'm looking really, really closely at my brows, I feel like I made this one a little bit wider than this one. But that's okay. Brows are sisters, not twins. Always keep that in mind. Okay, we've talked about my lips. We've talked about my brows. We've talked about my eyeshadow. Now let's talk about my blush. This is a new shade from Dior in the Rosy Glow collection. This is called Poppy Coral. And I think I might be in the minority, but I love these blushes for the fact that they actually are a little bit on the sheer side and do take a little bit more work to get a lot of pigmentation from them. And when I say I'm in the minority, I feel that way because a lot of people really, really like a pigmented blush, a really, really pigmented blush. Perhaps it's because I was a makeup artist for so long and I've worked with clients of so many different skill levels when it comes to makeup. I've always said that it is so much easier to add more of a product than to try to mute or blend out makeup that's been applied too heavily. And we've all taken a blush brush before and dipped into a blush and then put it to our cheeks and went, uh-oh, that may have been a little bit too much. And then we have to go into our loose powder or start buffing, and then some people get frustrated and then they just say, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother with blush anymore. And yeah, it is just so much easier to have a blush that is a little bit more beginner friendly, user friendly, and that is what I can say about these Rosy Glow blushes. And this Poppy Coral is my favorite type of blush shade for summer. I do feel like I have the perfect amount on right now, but for the sake of demonstrating for this video, I am going to add a little bit more. If you want more pigmentation right from the jump, I would recommend kind of pushing your brush into the product. And then I always like to just sort of tap. I do these quick taps right on my cheekbone, kind of underneath my eye, and then right up here. I like my blush to give sort of a lifted effect. Sometimes even as a makeup artist of more than 25 years, sometimes I make a mistake and my blush goes too low. So I have to make a conscious effort to make sure that I'm going higher than I used to, you know, like 10 years ago. Look how pretty that is. Okay, if you watched my testing hot new makeup video for April, it was a combination of testing hot new makeup and a Sephora savings event haul try-on. And in that video, I tested for the very first time the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Blurring Under Eye Powder in the new shade Baby Pink. And when I first opened it, I thought, did I actually get the baby pink? Because I barely see any pink in this. And then I tried it on and I did notice a difference. I actually did a comparison between the original translucent, I think it's called translucent, and then the baby pink. And I definitely noticed a little bit more of a brightening effect with the baby pink. And now that I'm talking about this product, I think it may have been in my April favorites video as well. So I apologize if I keep shoving this product down your throats, but I really, really like it that much. Look at this. It does have a lot of kick up, I'll say that. So you do have to tap off any excess, otherwise you're gonna get way too much on your under eyes, and we don't want that. But look at this. Hopefully it's picking up on camera, but bam. So bright and beautiful. And I put a little bit over here too, because why not? My under eyes are smooth, blurred. My concealer is set. Very well done, Miss Pat. And finally, I have a hair product. It is a serum. When I was in Los Angeles last month, I was lucky enough to get invited to a PR firm in the fashion district in Los Angeles to come to their showroom and look at the beauty brands that they represent and take some product home with me to try. And one of the brands that they had that I had actually never heard of was called Mermaid, M-E-R-M-A-D-E. I have since discovered that some of the products are available at Sephora, at Urban Outfitters. Actually, you know what's interesting? I'm looking here and I'm only seeing it available at Sephora in Australia. But then I'm seeing the hair waver at CVS. Do they carry the whole brand at CVS? They do, but unfortunately not this product I'm going to be showing you. Well, it looks like I'll be linking it to Urban Outfitters or directly to Mermaid Hair USA. But if you're in Australia, you're in luck because you can get it at Sephora. Anyway, let me tell you why I love it so much. It is the best hair serum, no joke, that I have tried. Look, I have the Gold Lust hair oil from Orbe, Olaplex, K18. These are some very expensive hair oils and serums, and I've got others in my bathroom. I just could only carry so many into this room. But I took this home with me, and by the way, it's called Mermaid Knight in Shining Smooth and Silky Armor. So here's the scoop on this. First of all, how cute is the packaging? It's got a dropper, no scent. There's absolutely no scent to this, which some people will like, some people will maybe dislike. I mean, unless my nose is completely broken, I don't really smell anything, but maybe there's a slight scent to it. So you want to put just a couple of drops on your fingertips. A little bit goes a long way if you want to use it as a finishing serum. You can also use this as a pre-blow dry serum, but lately I have just been using it as a final touch after I blow dry and or curl my hair. And the shine that this gives is out of this world. And it's not greasy feeling. It controls frizz, and I put it to the test when I was in LA. A lot of people don't realize how humid Los Angeles can be, especially when you come from the desert like me. My hair goes absolutely insane in the humidity. So this stuff, it makes my hair so shiny, it helps to control the frizz, and I honestly just think it is better than any of those other much more expensive oils and serums. All right, I would like to thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. As always, I will have all of the products listed and linked for you in the description box, as well as the dates and promo code for the City Beauty site-wide sale going on until May 22nd. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram and on TikTok. My username is the same on all social media platforms. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.